Hello everyone. Today let us learn about the subject computer networks. The topic I am going to discuss today is transmission media. Contents we discuss today is introduction, types of transmission media, explanation about each media with their types. Introduction. In data communication terminology, a transmission medium is a physical path between the transmitter and the receiver. That is, it is the channel through which data is sent from one place to another place. Transmission media is broadly classified into the following types. Transmission media has two types, that is guided media and unguided media. Guided media is broadly classified into five types, that is coaxial, twisted, microstripline, fiber optic, stripline. And unguided media is broadly classified into three types, radio waves, microwaves, infrared. Guided transmission media. It is also referred to as wired or bounded transmission media. Signals being transmitted are directed and confined in a narrow pathway by using physical links. Features: high speed, secure, used for comparatively shorter distances. Now let us learn one by one the types of guided media. First one, twisted pair cable. It consists of two separately insulated conductor wires wound about each other. Generally, several such pairs are bundled together in a protective sheath. They are the most widely used transmission media. Twisted pair is of two types. The first one is unshielded twisted pair. UTP consists of two insulated copper wires twisted around one another. This type of cable has the ability to block interface and does not depend on the physical shield for this purpose. It is used for telephonic applications. This is the diagrammatic representation of unshielded twisted pair, where two wires are twisted around each other. The second one is shielded twisted pair. This type of cable consists of a special jacket, a copper braid covering or a foil shield to block external interface. It is used in fast data rate Ethernet and in voice and data channels for telephone lines. This is the diagrammatic representation of shielded twisted pair. The next one is coaxial cable. It has an outer plastic covering. It has an outer plastic covering and an insulation layer made up of PVC or Teflon and two parallel conductors, each having a separate insulated protection cup. These are the two insulators and the conductors, inner conductor and outer conductor. The coaxial cable transmits informations in two modes, baseband mode, dedicated cable bandwidth, and broadband mode. Cable bandwidth is split into separate ranges. The next one is optical fiber cable. It uses concept of refraction of light through a core made up of glass or a plastic. This is the core which is made up of plastic. The core is surrounded by a less dense glass or a plastic covering called as cladding. This is the cladding where it is covered by dense glass. It is used for transmission of large volumes of data. The next one is stripline. Stripline is a transverse electromagnetic transmission line medium invented by Robert M. Barrett of the Air Force Cambridge Research Center in the 1950s. Stripline is the earliest form of planar transmission line. It uses a conducting material to transmit high frequency waves. It is called as waveguide. This conducting material is sandwiched between two layers of the ground plane, which is usually shorted to provide EMI immunity. Microstripline. In this, the conducting material is separated from the ground plane by a layer of dielectric. Up to now, we studied about the guided transmission media. Now, let us learn about unguided transmission media. It is also referred to as wireless or unbounded transmission media. No physical medium is required for the transmission of electromagnetic signals. The first one is radio waves. These are easy to generate and can penetrate through buildings. The sender and the receiver antennas need not to be aligned. Frequency ranges 3 kHz and 1 GHz. AM and FM radios and cordless phones use radio waves for transmission. This is the sender and the receiver which connected to the antennas, and the radio waves are going to transfer the information. The next one is microwaves. It is the line of sight transmission That is, the sending and the receiving antennas need not to be properly aligned with, with each other. The distance covered by a signal is directly proportional to the height of the antennas. Frequency range is 1 GHz and 300 GHz. These are majorly used for mobile phone communication and television distribution. The next one is infrared. Infrared waves are used for very short distance communication. They cannot penetrate through obstacles. This prevents interface between systems. Frequency range is 300 GHz to 400 terahertz. It is used in TV remotes, wireless mouse, keyboard, printers. These are the example: television, infrared radiations from remote. Thank you everyone.